Hey there. So maybe you're like me and you have a hard time keeping track of lots of different things at once and remembering a lot of tasks, and things easily slip through the cracks, especially people you're trying to work with, right? Prospects, people who are going to maybe buy or sell a house who aren't ready to go buy today, but like down the road they are. And so today I want to talk about what we do to solve that problem, to make sure that no people ever get forgotten, nobody gets left behind. And that's our sales pipeline. So our sales pipeline at the Gluch Group is how we live and breathe and make sure that everybody gets taken care of, that nobody falls through the cracks. And so I want to walk through that today. And what I've got pulled up here on the screen, if you're listening to this podcast, it'd be great to check this out on YouTube as well to see it visually, is we use a program called Asana. Asana is a task management system, and you can use Asana to manage all kinds of stuff. You know, like today, I've got all kind of different tasks that I'm tackling in Asana, different things I'm working on, including making this video. But also, one of the things we're doing is tracking our sales pipeline. So all the buyers and sellers who have indicated that they want to work with us at some point that we want to make sure we don't forget about. So today I'm going to walk through all of the different categories in our sales pipeline and how we make sure nobody gets missed. This is the first thing we do when people come over to the Gluch Group. One of the very first things we do, all of our new salespeople, is say, okay, go through your list. Everybody you know who's even kind of said they might buy a house, might sell a house, put them in the sales pipeline, like categorize them, throw them in the right place at the right time. One of the things I want to start by explaining is first this, is that you'll see that every name here has a person assigned to it on our team. In this case, I've got Garrett's sales pipeline pulled up. So Garrett is assigned to all these people, and there's a due date for all these people. So something's going to happen on that due date. Garrett's going to call and check in. He's going to send a text message, whatever it is, send a video. He's going to make sure that we touch base with those people that, again, they don't fall through the cracks. And so you can see everybody in here's got a due date, right? And Garrett's got, I don't know, there's probably 30, 40 people he's got in here, right? Which is about the most any one person can handle, unless it's their whole job. We've got 3 people on the team who their full-time job is to follow up with leads. They've got like hundreds of people they follow up with. But salespeople, 30, 40 is about the most you can manage. And so everybody's got a person assigned to them, one of the people on our team, and then everybody's got, they've got a due date. Somebody is going to reach out to that person on that date. So that's key number 1. Is make sure that every person you're following up with, that you've got a task in your task management system, we love Asana, with their name on it, that also has a due date and that also has your name on it, so that you make sure that you reach out to that person. Within each task, you can also see, and I'll kind of walk you through all the details here. You can build in Asana all these little custom fields. So we've got notes for these people, their name and phone number, kind of the most important ones, whatever their physical address is. Are they renting or buying? Have they, all these different things. Are they pre-qualified? What's their story? And then we've got all these notes, all these different things about who they are and when we've talked to them. And you can see kind of, even within Asana here, we've got all these comments. Different people have talked to this person at different times on our team. And so there's all these different notes of what happened when, and that way if Garrett's out of town, somebody can cover for him and make sure that that person gets taken care of well. So we've got all those notes in there as well. So we're pretty thorough on these tasks, not just in a name. We've got a lot of details about who these people are. That's more important if you're on a team, less important if it's just you, because you're going to kind of know who the person is. So let me walk you through the categories. No appointment means that we don't have an appointment with them yet. They're kind of new. We haven't gotten far enough yet to actually set an appointment to talk with that person. We've got appointment set, so that's obvious. We've got an appointment physically to meet with them or virtually. And then we've got active buyers, 2 different kinds of active buyers, out-of-state active buyers. And we categorize them because they're a little different as far as what they need and what they require. They're not going to jump in a car tomorrow, right? So they're going to maybe need a video, maybe need a virtual tour. So we categorize them differently. Then we've got just active buyers or sellers, people who are active on the market, ready to go, like looking for people. This is another thing that I, as a team leader, use, is I look at how many active people Garrett has, or Brad, whoever, to know who to assign the next person to. I like to know how busy they are. We've got move up or move out. These are people who are stuck, like people who, they want to buy a house, but we're having a hard time for some reason. Maybe they don't have a big enough down payment, or maybe their budget isn't what they need it to be. These are people we need to have a conversation with and help them, like figure out what is it we can do. Can we put them on a down payment assistance loan? Can we lower their budget? Can we show them a different part of town? Like, these are people we need to move up into a house or move out. Like, if it's just not realistic for them to buy what they want, that's okay. Let's just help them find a rental. And, a year from now, when they've got the money, we can help them buy the property that they actually want. So those are stuck buyers that we tend to talk about at team meetings to see how we can help those people. Pending people, people who've got a deal, they're pending. You know, they've bought or sold a home and it's pending. B buyers, these are people who would buy a house, but it's you know, they're not actively looking. It's like if the perfect one pops up. I'm kind of a B buyer, my wife and I, for a vacation home. So we're looking at a vacation home up in the mountains, and we're kind of B buyers. Like if the perfect one fell in our lap, we'd buy it. But you know, we're not actively up there looking every weekend. That's kind of a B buyer. Investors, got a category for investor buyers. And then we got long-term follow-up. These are people who are longer down the road. They're not going to buy tomorrow. You know, they're at some point they're going to buy, but not anytime real soon. And we need to follow up with those people. Agents, for the most part, shouldn't be following up with those. That would be inside sales guys. But occasionally it makes sense for the agent because they've got a relationship to follow up with those people for down the road. So that's how the pipeline works. And then what's great about an Asana is you can look at this in a different way. You can look at this with the board view, and you can see, you know, kind of how people move along. Appointment set, active, move up or move out pending, you know, they just kind of move through the pipeline, right? Left to right. Super simple. You can also filter here by who this is assigned to, right? So if I want to see all of Tyler's people, I can look at all of Tyler's people, or if he's just looking for his own benefit, right? He can pull those out and see those real easily. So really, really cool system. Great way to organize your leads. You can see now here I've got the view where I've got everybody, right? And this is like thousands of leads, but everybody, you notice this is the magic. Like I can't overstate enough, like how important it is to have a name, somebody who's assigned to that person, and a due date. Like that's the magic. Like if you can get that, that's one of the things when new people come on the team, the fastest way I have to help them be successful is to help them build a sales pipeline. Because if they build a sales pipeline, then what happens is nobody gets left behind. Nobody gets dropped. That alone will help most agents sell 20% more houses. Just the fact that they have a system for when they're supposed to follow up with these people. So I hope this helps you to get your sales line created. Make sure you got some plan with a name and a phone number and your name and a due date attached to that person. I recommend Asana. Check it out. It's very inexpensive and a great program. So check that out if you'd like. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with, help you set up your sales pipeline. I would be happy to do that. Reach out, set an appointment. We can jump on a call and I can kind of walk you through how awesome this is. Thanks so much.